Here's what I found was interesting about social media, which was the biggest shock, was, you go in there and you think you're all alone. All of a sudden I was networking, and I thought I was pretty well connected before I got into social media. I have made more connections across the world in the last 2 years than I've ever made in my life. I've created relationships with people, and I think the difference is when you get into social media, you start surrounding yourself with other people who lift you up with your business. For example, you're all business owners and you're wondering, well, how can I market? What can I do? The easiest way to do it is to go to a competitor's page. Fan their page, like their page, become a part of it, and watch how they're marketing. Because that's how everybody does it in social media. You want to learn how these big corporations or the people that are doing the catering or whatever business you're in, you want to see the secrets to their success and how they're using social media? Do a search. Go up to your search bar on Facebook. There's a search bar on the top. Do a search. Put in the name of your business, video companies, whatever it is that you're doing, ministers, how they're using social media. Go join their pages. You don't have to participate, but you might want to, because those people can make a big difference in what you're doing. See what they're doing. By seeing what they're doing, you'll be able to find better ways to be able to market what you're doing locally or anywhere. It's also life-changing. Did I mention it's changed my life? What a shock. You're talking about somebody who came kicking and screaming into social media. Now what I realize as I look back, I'm like, wow, I should have started this years before. It has changed the way I communicate. It's changed the way I look at life. It's like a spiritual revolution, and that's what I feel social media has become. It is changing the consciousness of the world because of people like us, people who love what they do. Now, how can this work for you? Or is this just more bull? That's my friend Sancho, the Texas Longhorn. As I said before, no one was there to show me the way. I had to create my own path. You're lucky. You have people who have gone before you. I can show you the shortcuts that will make a difference in what you're doing for your business. Everybody's getting into social media. You all know it now. We talked about it earlier. It's everywhere. It's on TV. It's on radio. It's in the print media. Everywhere you go, people are saying, social media. Are you in social media? Everybody's in social media. Now's your time. Get off the wall. If you're stuck on the wall, we're back on the wall again, stuck on there, you can be sure your competitors are now getting into it. The difference is they may not have the resources that you have, such as in me being able to show you how to be able to do it. Your competitors are now getting into social media. You want to get there first. You want to start making your connections and doing what you can do, because this will change the way you do business. Oop. Here's the best thing about social media is targeting your customers. And that's what it's all about in marketing, is finding the people who are interested in what you have to offer. Local business. Here's how you can target locally. You can go, for example, you have competitors. You can go to their, for example, Facebook page. You'll see all of their fans are listed there. The same with Twitter, LinkedIn. You can see all the people that are in the community. And guess what? You can friend and like them. They'll become a part of your page, part of your newsfeed, and they're going to start getting comfortable with you. They'll see you every day. They'll see you on the news feeds. They'll see you interacting. You can target your customers locally. You can target them by, for example, if you can do it by, you can follow them by the businesses that they're following, or you can target, for example, their interests. If you've got people that are interested in video creation, type it into the search bar. You'll find people who are talking about it. You can like them. They'll become a part of your following, and that's how you'd start developing targeted customers. It's an untapped market. It's just the most amazing way to be able to target people who are looking for exactly what you have to offer. You can sell more products and services. They've proved it now. Social media is hot. You can announce special offers, promotions, and sales. Now you'll see that people who are using social media are having special sales just for their social media fans. And that's how they're getting them to work through that. Again, as I said, you'll become the expert and the go-to person in your business, especially because you're getting started in it now. You know, you're really considered the second wave. Those of us who came before you, we've made the paths. We've been beaten up, we've done all the hard stuff, and now we can show you easier ways to do it. But you still can become the expert and the go-to person, because a lot of people have not learned how to use social media for their business yet, or how to target locally. And that's what most of us are interested in here, is locally. Here's the secret to social media, is because people start seeing you talking and you're interacting. Remember that first little thing that we did, the exercise, how we got you talking to people and asking questions? What this does is it gets people that you don't already know. They're going to start knowing you, liking you, and trusting you, which is the secret to your success, because you love what you do. You want people that are interested in what you have to share, right? So social media will help you be able to do that, so that you improve your relationships with your current customers and develop the new ones. It improves search engine optimization. Oh, that's a big word, isn't it? Has anybody heard that word before? Mm-hmm. The way to get noticed online is knowing the keywords that come up in the search results. You have an advantage. With social media, you can target people who are searching for what you're having by choosing the title. For example, the page that you have, that you create, you want to create a title like if somebody was looking for what you have to offer. For example, you're a minister, right? Okay, so what is the title of your page?
Interfaith ceremonies.
Okay, so people who are looking for interfaith ceremonies in Asheville, what would they look up on the search engine results?
Weddings, marriage.
Yep, weddings, marriage. But they wouldn't just look up weddings and marriage, because this is what a lot of people are missing. They would look up weddings, marriage, interfaith marriages, Asheville, North Carolina. That's how you can target your local market. You've got to start adding, you know, if you've got a page and it's new, you might want to stop that page and open a new page, guide the fans that are there over to your new page with a new title that has, for the local market, targeting Asheville, North Carolina, or even North Carolina. And that way you'll be able to target your market, because what will happen is with yours right now, they'll look up weddings, you won't even show up at all, because you'll be like in page 50. Most people do not go past the first page when they do a search.
But Jackie will, because she's NC minister.
You do too. You come up the very first one.
Really?
Well, you're only coming up because you're searching for your name, but nobody else knows her name.
No, I think he did a search for, what did you search for?
Wedding ceremonies. She came up the very first one after the paid spots, because it said Asheville, North Carolina.
Yeah, we'll have to do searches on our own. What happens is when you use your computer now, Google will do it. If you keep going to a site or you've been there before, it'll turn up on the top of the list. But ordinary people who look at it won't ever see it. And the way to get it is to target with the exact city and state on there. You can do, some people are adding the zip code, because once you've created your page, you can call it anything you want. You're just using your page title or your networking site as the call for your search engine optimization. So you can call it whatever you want and have your page be something like how to market your horse business. Wasn't the best choice. But people will look up how to they'll look up market your horse business, and now it's become how to market your horse business or any other business. Was it the best choice for me? Maybe not, but I'm focusing on an international market. So I'm not focusing on local, but now that I'm working more with local small businesses, I'm creating another page, and it will be Facebook local. You know, I will be focusing on the local market with that. So think about that with what you have. If you don't have a lot of fans or followers right now, first you have to have a business page wherever you're at. You know, even Twitter, well, Twitter doesn't really have a business page right now, but think about what words are you using? How can people find you? And remember, because that's a good point you made there, the search engines now, you'll see there's two buttons on the right-hand side. One is a personal search, one is a more, you can search even deeper. But you've got to find out where you're really coming up, because you're coming up first, but you're really not in anybody else's searches.